How's it going, everyone? Mad Spartan here, and today I'm bringing you another Contest of Champions War video. We're up against Vietnam Squad, which I believe we've played them before, but I'm not entirely sure. The defense looks pretty good. I do have a Quicksilver on my path. I will be on 2 of the 3 mini boss islands, but not the main boss island. I will be taking the Mojo and the Chavez, and I have a little bit of I made a little bit of a mistake earlier. I was cleaning out my my photos and stuff to get ready for my big mythic run. You know, I was gonna try my best to do a mythic run, and I was deleting videos I didn't use, and I accidentally deleted the Chavez video, so I don't have that last video. But don't be alarmed. I did solo that fight. It was very simple. There was nothing to it. So before you think I died on it, I did not. First up, we have a Silver Surfer. Not really much to the fight. I don't know why I was a little bit nervous. I'm always nervous when they put people that aren't the global on this, because I feel like there's a lot more to worry about. Like, you can't stun them, and with Quicksilver being borderline buff immune, that stun's always going to get reduced. So I pretty much just never parry. Pretty much just always baiting heavies, especially with how long his medium takes with the double hits. It's always enough time with you dashing back and then dashing in for the miss to go away. So there's really nothing much to the fight. I'm going to be building up these whiplashes. I'm going to try to get the terminal velocity. I will be trying to go for a heavy. I think I'm going to sacrifice a parry to land it. But I don't want to use too many parries because I want to be able to have them in case I get cornered. I don't want to be in the corner when he throws that SP2. So I gave him the full screen to throw it. And just like that, we do get like 6 dashes before he's able to recover. As you can see, I am zooming through the meter. And pretty much built everything up that we need to. I'm going to do a little bit more damage, build up a couple more whiplashes before I get the terminal. I'm going to throw this SP2, and he should be done. It should be good to go. Pretty easy fight. I'm already warmed up. I'm feeling good. I actually just did my mythic run earlier today, so I'm not going to lie, I'm a little burnt out from this game. I have been a little late with the recording. This is last war, and the day that I'm voiceovering it is actually the day of the next war. So I'm I'm slacking, but I have been in a lot of issues with work and stuff, so I haven't really had much time to do it. I did bring out Sandman for good old time's sake. I know people like seeing him, and I try to make him work without possibly sacrificing a death. They did put a Wiccan on the second fight. There's nothing to that fight. It has a lot to do with nullifying buffs. Wiccan doesn't nullify, and also there is no buffs to nullify. So same as usual, I'm going to be trying to get just under that 20 mark, throw that SP1, go into unstable, and just start wailing them with the rooteds. Pretty good rotation right now, tons of debuffs, have that slow built in case anything ever happens, and big burst, I think about 15k. So it's looking pretty good. We do end the unstable with an SP1, so another big burst. That couldn't even read that. I think it was 11k. So we're doing pretty good. I do have to constantly watch the dexing so that I don't accidentally trigger his unstoppable when he doesn't have a slow. And just like that, we throw an SP1 and he is done. Zooming through these fights, I'm feeling good. Next up, we do have a Wong. I have been fighting a lot of Wongs more lately, with Quicksilver specifically. I wanted to use Sandman on it, but I think it's a better idea that I use the more for sure option. Sandman hasn't been too good to me during the season, so I will have to use him next season though. And this one was running suicides, so it made it so much easier to nuke him down. It's ticking for 1800, so it's a lot, definitely. And then his recoil is going to be huge too when you see him throw it. Right now I'm trying to bait this SP1, don't want any part of that SP2. Also, without this thing from the heavy, I'm not really building them very fast, but I am trying to dash back to build up some. Constantly hitting into the block to add withers in case anything happens. This node does have, when you knock them down, you get a fury. So there is a buff that I'm not immune to from this node. I do retaliate with a heavy so I can get the green thing. I don't even know the name of it. Gonna be building up the whiplashes. I don't even know if we're able to detonate it because I think he dies from recoil like faster than that. So refresh the whiplashes here. I will be trying to build up while also baiting the SP1. And as you can see, I'm just spamming it in the corner there. He's going to throw this and have like 5% health by the end of it. It must be like max recoil. And just like that, he is done. I was feeling good. I'm glad. And then I checked my path to see if he was also the Mantis, which I was not looking forward to at all. I can't use any really of the globals because most of them are science. So I thought of the bright idea of using Archangel on her. I was trying to nuke her as fast as possible. And the problem was I was going to use a start with a bar of power. I was going to start a regen boost to negate some of the damage that was happening into my block. And then I would have used it and then I would have changed it to a start with a bar of power for the Sandman against the Mojo. But I made the mistake of using my one and only indestructible boost. So I thought, now I have to nuke this and then use the better option, Quicksilver for Mojo. So you guys almost got Sandman for Mojo, but I'm sorry that didn't happen because I made a mistake. I was so nervous about this fight, I didn't even realize what boost I was using. I am holding block here to not have her throw the SP1, and I'm just kind of letting the neurotoxins do their thing. Pretty much just going to hold block, and just like that, she is done. I was probably the only fight that I was actually nervous about. And I did immediately flow into this Mojo fight because I did not want to burn the indestructible. I think I even checked to see if I have it still. Or I checked it before I recorded. I was in a rush, though. I definitely wanted to use it. This fight goes pretty well. You have so many debuffs. You do stop the regen for the most part. Maybe occasionally it'll tick for a little bit, but you shouldn't be in his face long enough for anything to be built up. And you also have so many withers that there's no power gain. If anything, you actually reverse power gain. Like when he completes a prompt, he actually loses like half a bar. So it's actually good to have him complete his prompts. But I still would be a little wary of that. And as you can see, I'm not even really trying to focus on his prompts. You know, occasionally I'll glance at them and try not to do them, obviously. Because, you know, when he gets to 5, he will start putting the hater buffs on me, which isn't a big deal because you don't take any degen damage, but it's just one less thing to worry about. So I pretty much just play it normal, not to mention anytime Mojo doesn't complete a prompt, he goes back to 0. So there's really nothing to the fight. You see, we have 34 whiplashes. We're going to do the SP2 to double it, and he should be good to go from here. And just like that, he is done. 200k burst. And this would have been the Chavez fight coming up, but I am sorry that I made the mistake. I've just been burnt out and tired. I haven't even played Street Fighter. I've been slacking. I need to hop back on that. Sorry, I'm having like a tongue tie here. Overall, the war's been pretty good. We do have 3 more wars left. Well, from what I'm telling you, it's only 2 wars left. We do end up losing this war, which sucks. And now we're into a point where we have to win one of the 2 wars. No, I think we have to win. No, hold on, sorry. We have to win 2 more wars to get Masters. That means the last 2 wars of the season have to be wins, which puts a lot of pressure on us. You know, it's nothing that we can't do. You know, it's just the pressure itself. But overall, I'm sorry that if you feel my energy is a little off. I'm just a little tired, and I realized like as soon as this war started that I didn't post the video for last war, and I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in a little bit because I will be posting the other video like a little bit later. Yeah.